Jensen once again. Let her hear you.
Yeah, this America's Cup's been very different to the ones previous. Torbjörn, he's come into the team, or come into the America's Cup at a really strange time, and we've taken him sailing every day that he's been here, so for the last week, and he loves everything about it, and he says to me every day how impressed he is with everything that we're learning. He said he's never learnt so much about sailing than he has in the last 2 weeks, and I'm exactly the same. And it's by far the hardest America's Cup to be involved in, and as being the only team that's a new team to the America's Cup, we've had our backs up against the wall, but he's just excited to be here. And when we finished the racing yesterday, we went sailing with him and did a 42 knot downwind, and he was driving for a lot of that, so who knows, he might be the one driving the next Cup.
The fans are cheering on shore. It's a full standing ovation for Artemis Racing. They may have lost the race, but they've earned the respect of everybody watching as they cross the line.
Our victory was to participate and be on the start line of these semi-finals. We did that, and we didn't do more than that this time, but we'll be back.
Great. You heard it here, folks. They're going to be back.
So it's been about 4 weeks now since our last race of America's Cup. It was quite an emotional day, I think, for the whole team. We had put in so much to get to that point. We only started foiling about 10 days before our first race. We had to work so hard on that on the sailing front, but probably the real effort, as I've said a few times, was the shore team and the designers to get that boat out there, get it safe, get it out on the water. It was 3 months before that. The whole team was just unbelievable, really were. And what you can see, she's getting packed up now, Big Blue. Hottest crew, I was told a few times by our lot. Yeah, we've got a small crew of people left over, mainly from that excellent shore team, who are packing up the base here, packing up the boat. And for about the last 8-9 months, it's been real mixed emotions. Obviously we've had some really tough times, but for all that period the team has been buzzing in a certain way, thanks to people like Bart, to Nathan and Goobs, who joined the team, who gave it an energy that allowed maybe the rest of this team to really gel. We've always had so many fantastic people through all the departments, and we've always, I guess, known why we're doing it with TT. He's such an inspirational leader and owner for us, and he does this because he's passionate about sailing. He does this because he's passionate about the sport, and that has been a real big help for us. It's inspired us to get through those tough times, and I think it really is one of the main reasons why we are such a strong team and why we will continue to be such a strong team. As you can see, we're packing away the AC-72 and her wing. In a lot of ways, it's the end of the 34th Cup.